appreciate your life, especially if you're dealing with challenges and you're uncomfortable. Discomfort is like the biggest blessing you can have, and you don't even realize it. Start to realize how good discomfort is for you. Of course, it's about the rain. Can't trust the weather at all. Keep talking about it. It's either not going to rain and then it rains, or it's going to rain and then it doesn't rain. Today it was going to rain, then it wasn't going to rain, then it didn't rain, and now it's raining. Makes perfect sense. Yee. Open lane pattern, be aware. Yo, I was so juiced up at work today. I was motivated. I was listening to some motivational, just keep me in the right mental state during the day. This is not your forever job. This is not where you belong type shit. And I was just so fucking amped and ready to just get on the mic and just start spitting fire to everybody. Like, you can do this shit, bro. Like, whatever you're doing, do it. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't listen to anybody that tell you not to do it. That car, I guarantee you, was way more than it was worth. Too expensive. It's too much money. I see, it's too much money. And I don't know, now it's like it's dreary and gray and a little rainy. My motivational zest, it faded slightly. It's like once the end of the day comes, you're all gassed out and worked out. Like, ugh, alright, I just want to go home. But you know what? I'll just say this. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do some shit, bro. And if anyone does tell you can't do some shit, that should be the motivation you need to do some shit. Whatever it is you're trying to do, hit a fitness goal, reach a financial goal, trying to stack up, save money, change career paths completely, do something totally different, go to school, whatever the hell it is you have in mind, if it feels like the right path, just because someone else said don't do that, be logical. That. There's a saying I heard, or a quote that is so good. I think Jim Carrey said it, and I don't know if he got it from somewhere else. I'm gonna try and remember it, but it's so fitting and true, man. It is so true. It's something along the lines of practicality is fear disguised. No, that's not it.
So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying that you can ask the universe for it.
Everyone will be like, well, be practical. Just be reasonable and be practical. Be pragmatic. Practicality is bullshit. Practicality is just what Carrey said. It's fear. If people are scared, it's easy to be like, well, that's not practical. It's reasonable for me to just do this 9-to-5 job and hate my effing life for the rest of my life. But it's practical and I get benefits and blah, blah, blah. No, practicality. Are you happy? Are you going to be miserable? Is this job soul crushing forever? And you know that, sure, you could do this till you retire, but you're going to be so freaking miserable. Your health is going to be so poor because you're so miserable. It directly affects your health, and you're sitting at a desk all day, every day, but you have something else, another career path that you would love to do, and you might be able to make the same amount of money doing that, but you'll be happy. And I guess what? If you're going to do something that will pay equivalent to what you're doing right now, but it's going to be something you love and enjoy, I bet you anything that eventually works out to be something that makes you more money in the long run, because when you're doing something you freaking love and you thoroughly, truly enjoy, be amazed how much more effort you put into it, how much better the quality of the end result is, the quality of the product. What do you think that's going to lead to? More success than at a job you hate, you're only doing just because you have to and because it pays the bills. You know what I mean? I'm not here to tell everybody to just quit their job tomorrow. I'm not here to tell you to do something totally irresponsible, but at the same time, don't use practicality and being responsible as an excuse for not chasing what the hell you want to chase. That's the whole point of this vlog, because I think I did that for a long time. And also, I don't think I knew what I wanted for a long time. I'm like, you know what? I want to get a good job, even though I didn't, I was a college dropout. My goal was to get to a point where I could have gotten if I stayed in college, and I did that as far as I'm concerned. But guess what? It doesn't make me happy. I make just as much money as if I didn't go to college, except I don't have student loan debt. And I'm surrounded on my team with a bunch of people who did go to college and who have student loan debt. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm not dissing everybody, but the people that did go to college, they just did their homework. They just did their homework and they got their degree. And there's that saying, C's get degrees. There's a lot of C minuses that have degrees, and the company cherishes a degree, and I don't know why, because you can cherish a degree all you want. If the person's half retarded, what good does a degree do for you? You know what I'm saying? And in fact, I find the people without degrees outperform, outwork, and outmaneuver the people with degrees. That's a side tangent I didn't mean to go down, but the point is, like, yeah, I got to that point, and guess what? I realized, this for the rest of my life. Once you get sucked into some people might love that shit, and that's totally okay if that's your thing. If your dream is to chase that corporate life, then so be it, man. Yo, why do you chill out, bro? Relax a little bit. Riding my ass. Where are you going? Are you going to drive through me and through the other car and get ahead by 5 seconds? Maybe your dream is to be in the corporate world, and that's what you want to do. And if that's the case, then great. Everybody has their thing that they love to do. I got into the corporate world, and I realized I freaking despise it. I don't like it. I like the people I work with for the most part. I like the camaraderie on the teams that you have. There's a lot of things to like about it, but it's usually like the people. And a lot of things you don't like about it are the people, ironically. What I don't like is just the fakeness of the corporate world. I don't care what, no one's gonna tell me otherwise, but the corporate world is so damn fake, dude. There's just so many people that are just like, just using the fakest sentences and the cringiest words, the corporate buzzword bingo is like absurd. We're gonna circle back and really synergize and come full circle so that we can fucking, not boil the ocean and move the needle. It's like, bro, just speak English. You know you're talking some stupid shit right now. Like, you're saying some shit that makes no fucking sense. All because it makes you feel smarter. And then everybody in these meetings does the same thing, like, oh, he doesn't want to boil the ocean. You know what? I agree with that. I also think that we should synergize and circle back. And I also think that we're just trying to move the needle here. It's like, oh my God, it's so fake. How do you do it? How do you do it all day, every day? That's what I can't take. It's the fakeness. And I'll deal with it for as long as it's necessary. But I tell you what, I despise it. And I'm thankful that I despise it. I am so freaking grateful that my brain is wired in a way that when I hear that talk and I'm in these meetings, my instant reaction is like insert Always Sunny in Philadelphia when D is like it is disgusting to me, bro. I cannot stand that fake shit. Which is why I supremely value authenticity and realness. I already did before, but now that I experienced the corporate world, boy, you have a new appreciation for that. You don't want nothing to do with it. Just keep me as far away from that as possible. Thank God I'm wired in a way that like disgusts me, because it just makes me feel not comfortable and not satisfied. And being uncomfortable is such a good thing. If you're uncomfortable, great. You should be so happy that you're uncomfortable. Honestly, like, be grateful for that. If you're in a situation where you're just like, this sucks, I don't want to do this anymore, don't be like, why am I in this situation? Be like, man, thank God. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the motivation I need to move on. If I was just comfortable enough to stick around and deal with this nonsense, but not so comfortable that you're happy and fulfilled, that's like the definition of purgatory. What a miserable existence. But if it bothers you so much, like my first job I did for 7 years, I loved it at first because it was something new and exciting, and it got to the point where it just started to make me sick every day, physically. Like, I was physically, quite literally, getting sick. Eventually, it was so uncomfortable that I was like, I can't do this anymore. I literally, physically cannot bring myself to go into this job anymore every day. Nice doggy. That guy looks like he could definitely use a walk. That's good. Walk that dog, bro. Enjoy this weather. If you're uncomfortable in a situation, just be grateful for your discomfort. That means the world or the universe or your source or whatever it is, whatever makes your heart beat, is telling you, find something better. Find something that is meant for you, that makes you happy. Just be grateful you're not stuck in that state of limbo. You're stuck in misery forever. My first job, that happened to me. I was so miserable, and guess what? Everything led to the next thing, and it worked out how it was meant to work out. My networking and relationships I built in that first job I spent 7 years at is what got me my second job at the time. I was so grateful for it because it was a 9 to 5. I go to one place, I clock in. I appreciated, like, I get to go to one place and just be there for the day. What a crazy concept. I can just be in one place for 8 hours and then just leave and come home. That's great. I appreciated that while it lasted. I got laid off and that sucked. By the time I got laid off there, I was already starting to feel a little like, am I going to do this forever? This doesn't feel right. That led me to my next job, and the connections and networking and relationships I built at that second job is what got me into the place I'm at now. I've been there for 8 years. And I worked my way up and I worked my way through the ranks, and that gets you so far. But when it's not something you're passionate about, that only lasts so long till you're like, ugh. You know, I worked my way into the corporate side of things rather than like manufacturing and manual labor. And man, once I got to the corporate side, you realize like not everybody and everyone has their own story, but there's these certain people that just have it easy. They have it so easy. There's no friction. There's no turbulence. There's no big challenge to overcome. They get their degree to get these jobs, and this is it. This is just their existence. This is all they have to look forward to the rest of their lives, is to climb the corporate ladder. And again, some of them, it makes them happy, and you can tell the ones that love it and live for it. And then there's others that you can tell like, this is what I'm going to do for the next fucking 40 years. Oh my God. Like you can just see it in their eyes, in their face. They're just, this is what I went to school for? This is why I'm $100,000+ in debt? So I can do this? Oh no. It almost like a look of panic, honestly. But they don't know what else to do. Eventually, everyone has their own path. Hopefully, eventually that they figure out it's not for them, or, you know, they find something that makes them happy. But, you know, some people don't want to have to, some people don't want to deal with the challenges, just want it easy. So do I, of course. Who doesn't want it easy? But I've learned to start to appreciate things not being easy. So the couple points I want to hit on here in summary is like, appreciate your life, especially if you're dealing with challenges and you're uncomfortable. Discomfort is like the biggest blessing you can have, and you don't even realize it. Start to realize how good discomfort is for you. People don't even realize how amazing it is to be not comfortable, because that is what's going to make you strive to find the thing you love. Nice little livery there. Interesting. Looks like an aquarium. If you do decide whatever you're doing isn't for you, and you know deep down inside you're not happy, find what it is that it makes you happy. What do you enjoy doing when you're not working? And then find out who works in that industry and what do they do and how do you get paid doing that thing. What do they do to get paid? And do that job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to run this red light here. Oh, I got a car behind me. Finally. Find out what you love to do, and then see what jobs are available in the industry that you have an interest in when you're not working, and figure out how to do that. And if anyone tells you it's unreasonable or be practical, right off. Tell them to off. That's fine for them. They don't need to tell you, hey yo, that was sketch. They don't need to tell you how to live your life or what to do. They don't know what's right for you. They don't know what's practical for you. This engine is heating up. Let's go. So find that thing and just go for it, man. Go for it. Don't listen to anybody telling you to not do it. Whatever it is, you've got it. You got this. And if you love it that much and you're that interested in it, you'll do whatever it takes to pick up the skills you need to learn how to do that. So that's all I wanted to say. Thought maybe I'd leave you with some sort of encouraging go for it message, because that's what I'm doing right now in my life, and I like hearing stuff like that, and it's nice to hear other people's perspective on things. So maybe my perspective, even though I kind of just spoke from the heart, which I tend to do in my vlogs, I'm hoping maybe that had an impact on somebody, or motivated 1 or 2 people to just do something they freaking love doing and go for it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Appreciate y'all watching. Stay grounded. As always, ride safe, and I'll see y'all on the next video. I'm out. Peace.